2.
Good morning. This is the Child Protection Oversight Committee meeting of January 10th. It's 9:30 in the morning, and we have one item to consider. Members of the committee are here. And I think rather than introduce ourselves, we have no witnesses today, except possibly Katie McClinn, our legislative counsel. I think we are talking about our final report, which is a letter to committees of jurisdiction. And Katie, why don't you pull that letter up? It'll be a reminder to all of us. We've seen it previously and read it. I think there's just one place where we have to make a decision.
Good morning, Katie McClinn, Office of Legislative Counsel. So Senator Line said there was only one comment for a change to this letter, and that was in this very last section, legislation for consideration. And the recommendation was that this clause, because the committee believes coordinated parent-child center network is essential to the successful implementation of the Families First Prevention Services Act in Vermont, be struck, just so that it parallels the recommendation for H265, which does not have an explanation of why the committee is recommending that piece of legislation.
So and this was Representative Jessup's suggestion, and it's a legitimate, good suggestion. I guess the question is, we have three options. One is to strike that sentence. The other is to add a sentence to H265, or third, leave it as it is. And I'm agnostic. So committee, I look for your comments on this. Senator Westman, let's let Senator Representative Jessup speak to her concern first, and then Senator Westman.
Right. Thank you, Senator Lyons. That is my suggestion, and for the reason that was already stated by Ms. McClinn, that they be paralleled. It's not a reflection on the importance or the bills themselves, but rather I think the statement recommends the committees of jurisdiction consider, gives adequate instruction. And the other, apologies, dog in the background. The only other thing I would add is, as someone who sits on one of the money committees, the fact that one of the bills had a very specific monetary component makes me also just not want to put my name to something that's already, worded in a way that would suggest that's the right number, the right time, the right bill.
Okay, well, thank you for that. Katie, why don't we take this down so that I can see everybody, and then we'll be able to comment. Senator Westman.
I was just trying to understand in that. So you want to strike the whole thing completely?
No, I want to strike, I want it to say S91, an act relating to the Parent-Child Center Network. And then I guess it would be a semicolon, and H265, an act relating to the Office of the Child, Youth, and Family Advocate.
That's helpful. Thank you. I'm fine with that.
Everybody okay with that? Is there anyone who would like to push back on that? Good. Okay. So we'll do that, Katie. I think that makes sense. We'll just take that sentence out, and then we'll leave it to members of this committee to explain why this committee thought it would be helpful to have those two bills or included.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so then, given that, we will just have those two bills listed without explanation. Is there a motion on the floor to approve or not?
I'll move to approve the letter as amended.
Okay,
Right.
I'll second.
I'll second. Oh, sorry, Representative Jessup did.
Okay. Any further discussion? Well, that's good. Then all those in favor, just raise your hand and say aye.
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 Terrific. Well, listen, thank you all again for your work and thanks for meeting on a Monday morning. Greatly appreciate it. And you're all here. So we will see this letter in our committees sooner or later. And Katie, thank you. When you send it out, make sure each of us gets a copy, and I think that's about it.